Right, yeah.
It is a nice day today.
It is lovely.
It is
lovely.
What do you think of the
Nice
thatching?
to see it dry. It is a great job.
It is a great job.
Very nice.
It is a great
No
job.
doubt about it.
What do you think of the thatcher?
Very good.
Very good. Is he as good as Patrick? Is he as good as Patrick?
He is fair. He is good. He is good. All right. Very good. Yeah. Two good thatchers. Patrick is good too.
Right? He is, of course.
Yeah.
Pat.
And Thomas Kelly and Morris Wolf are three good accordion players.
Good accordion players?
Yeah.
What about the young people coming up then?
Well, there's Pat Lane's daughter over is good in the flute, like.
Yeah.
As well.
And the fiddle? Can she play the fiddle?
And the fiddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played the fiddle, that's right.
Right. Anybody else?
Can I think of anyone?
What about the Boran?
Oh, you're right. There they are.
Yeah.
And myself and the Boran. Michael Hayes and playing the Boran.
Is there anybody else? I thought there was a woman playing the Boran here today.
Oh, Johnny Kennelly.
Oh, yes.
Johnny Kennelly as well.
Yeah, good.
Played the Boran, correct.
That's great,
Yeah, but I might know over here.
And she's good at it?
She is, very good at the playing it.
Is that
Very good in the Boran.
Is that the lot around here now?
As far as I can listen. As far as I can think of it. It's about that a bit of that.
But no, we're back again after a layoff of about 3 or 4 weeks because Jimmy the Thatcher wasn't available. So we had to stay put. But he's here now, and it's a lovely autumn day. It's about the 12th of October, I suppose, and he arrived this morning. Now you can see that he's at the most tormenting part of the house because we're on the hip, and the hip you have to touch it at an angle, and it's very awkward. But he's able to manage it. He's doing fine. We're delighted that this house has been thatched because it's the last remaining house in any village in North Kerry. Now, the great thing about it is the county council have taken an interest in it, and they may help us. Now, if they do, we're aware of it because this house will survive for maybe quite a few years yet. Now, it is almost 300 years old, which is unbelievable. When all the other houses were knocked down, this remained because it was what we call a gate lodge for the great house down the road. And it has still survived. Now, it was known as a guest house. Now, I can't figure out what they meant by a guest house, but it was known as a guest house, among other things. Because I saw in the paper there, the latest last Sunday, where there was a great house up the country for sale and also 2 little guest houses. Now, was it where they always keep friends or where they always keep workers or what? I don't know. I don't know. Am I doing all right?
It wasn't another name for a lodge, no?
It may well be.
Yes.
It may well be another name for a lodge. I don't know. But I'd be very interested to find out. Now, we're very fortunate that it has remained because, as you can see, there was numerous thatched houses here in the village. It was all thatched houses, but believe it or not, they were even knocked by the landlord one stage. There was 4 of them, 100 yards over the road, they were knocked.
Yes.
And we were very fortunate that this one survived. No, it has survived, and thankfully we're making an effort to have it preserved, probably preserved for posterity, because you can see it is in great shape now. And after the quarter thatch, we're putting on a terrific quarter thatch. Jimmy there now is putting on a terrific quarter thatch. So the best quarter thatch we have seen in years put on it. I think I have seen 3 or 4 quarter thatch being put on that house, and this is the best yet. So that will give it another lease of life for at least 15 years, which would, be a great help. Now we hope to paint it, whitewash it again, and do it up and have it there. It will be featured of the village at all times.
And the chef will go back clear. Pull home. Yeah, pull home. Pull it up. Yeah, pull it up.
a Thatcher now is always regarded as a poor relation to any job. No, he's the top man. He's regarded as a craftsman now. Says by, you had right to become a Thatcher because you would be paying no tax. You know money, you know wages, do you know that? No? You don't pay no, a Thatcher pays no tax. It's a craft. So, we wish that tis £400 a week now. For a good Thatcher. And
The Thatcher I remember was
Paddy Casey.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
I do.
I remember he thatched there.
I remember him doing ours.
Do you?
Yeah, that was a long time before they put
This corrugated iron up. Good God. See, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because sure, all his family had gone and everything like that.
Read now.
No, do you know, to see that reed now? That's unusual reed because it has come all the way from Turkey. In Arctic loads of reed come in there from Turkey, and it was how we located an English fella. We located an English fella by the name of Thatch, who was up in Waterford, who was a professional thatcher, and he got in a very big quantity of it, and he had a surplus and he sold us that much. No, Jimmy, you appear to have a problem there at the corner. Is it awkward? Is it tormenting? Definitely it is slow.
It's slow and tormenting, like, you know.
Slow and tormenting, yeah. You have the best of both sides, it is. No, look, you'll put down complete shaves there.
Yeah.
And if you got around the corner, you were flying again, were you?
If we got around the corner, you'd be on the straight again.
On the straight, and you would have no more problems.
No more problems.
Yeah. No, you were worried about that, but it appears to be coming right.
It is, well, you bring the lather around at an angle, like.
At an angle, yeah. The lather is not straight.
No, it's not.
You have, yeah, that's how it is. No, will you cut the wire off them shaves eventually?
I'll be cutting the wire off.
Yeah, and they'll flatten out.
They'll flatten out.
Ah, I see. I see. Now, will you continue that course right up to the top?
No, just up to the top of the lather, right?
The top of the point of the ladder there. Yeah.
Well, then we move the ladder in another course.
Out,
and that should hit the point in it.
Oh, I see. No, you see what the hacksaw is above? Will you have to put a couple of shaves there again?
I will, but the next one now, so we'll take that. Like, I'll be moving up one all the time.
And look, that hump that's there in the, will you be shifting that?
Take it off.
Take it off it completely, and that you would run into the top of the thatch.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. I never before saw an angle being done, but I know that it's pretty awkward.
It's slow, like.
Slow.
The reed is kind of hard stuff to bend, like, you know. It won't.
It isn't trying to snap.
It isn't a lot. Well, not snap, like, but it's hard to bend it into. Like,
I see. Good. But it's working out lovely, isn't it?
It is.
Working out lovely, and
Scallops,
I think that if we were over that, you were away with it.
We're away again. Like.
You see them trees, we're cutting them out of it this evening.
Yeah.
They'll be out of our way, and you'll have a clear run again. Now, tell me this, Jimmy. When you were ridging at the back, could you give it a shot of spray for me across the top?
Well, we'll have to get rid of that grass.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how that grass came up through it again.
I don't know, but I have Roundup at home.
Yeah.
Will you give it a shot of it?
We'll have to spray all the back of it anyway.
Spray all the back of it?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's coming up through the back of it.
Just going up through the back of it, it is.
Down tap, like.
Yeah. So that's the story. So you're back to work again.
Back to work again.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Jimmy. Is that all right?
Oh, 7 years ago.
Now you're in the now.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Well, Pat.
No, tell me something. Patrick has a photograph. I found it. How did you find the dog, like, you know?
Master McGrath.
Yeah. Like you were telling very well, explain the story.
Yeah.
There's a video on you now, so explain the story.
About he found the dog and all that.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Bob Jorgen, a bridge, Master McGrath. And there was 9 of them on the litter. And he and his workman was going out this morning and he gave them the pups to drown them. And McGrath was the man's name. And he coming home from work again that evening, he had the pup screeching inside in the pond of water. He he went out and he brought him in and put him back under the mother, and sure he won the 3 Waterloo.
He did indeed. That's right.
He bet the 2 more pups here. He thought they were great.
My God.
And that was the story now. But we have that picture now for years. I nearly
Who
said
guy was
that
a Milo, the guy or who guy?
that picture is very old.
But who do you reckon guy was a Milo that had it or who?
It was the Milo that got
Well,
that.
the picture has to be 100 years old anyway,
Yes.
at least.
Yeah. I think that was in a paper.
Right.
And it was cut out of it.
Right.
And I think that was a photo of something taken up of it.
That's correct, yeah.
But it's dated now, but the picture there sunk down a small bit, but it can be taken up and cleaned up.
That's lovely. Lovely
It
indeed.
can.
Lovely indeed, yeah. By God. My God. Lovely picture. And an important picture now.
He was a Tipperary man, who
Yeah, Lord Lurgan, yeah.
He was.
My God. My God.
Isn't there a song about that?
That is, yeah. 1868 was the date of the year. Yeah, that's right, yeah. That's how I know the date of it now myself. Like, you know.
I very like Candy, but yeah, wasn't he?
Lovely little dog, yeah.
It was light.
And he was like a whippet, wasn't he? He has a narrow little head in him, like, you know?
Yeah.
Very same as a whippet.
He was only about 67 or 68 pounds, so now weight.
God, that's all he was.
That's all Master McGrath was.
My God.
Jimmy, was that the harvest? Was that the harvest angle now you had in the house?
It would be like, you know?
Yeah.
The slowest.
The slowest on the harvest.
Yeah.
No, you seem to have to, you had to cut the shears and 2 had to,
Yeah, they were too long.
too long.
Too long for the corner.
Ah, yeah. And,
The kind of walking out of the wall now, you know?
right. Here's the like a fierce quite attached this time, isn't that?
That is, that weed is heavy anyway, like, you know?
Right. Oh, so the other hand. Jimmy, you're at the most difficult part of the Thatch now.
Yeah.
It is both slow, I suppose,
It's slow
and what else?
it's aggravating.
Aggravating and tormenting.
Yeah.
No, you seem to have got over it and it is taking shape again. No, the rest of it is free running, is it?
Well, just get to the point now, where see the V between the ladder and the Thatch.
Right.
And the rest of it.
The V between the ladder and the Thatch.
Yeah.
Now, when you have reached that,
Reach
you're in
that,
business again.
You'll be kind of turning the ladder more straighter than
Yeah, because of the ladder at an angle.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. And you're game balled in
Yeah.
on the road home, we might say. Oh, very good, very good. So you're over the tormenting part of it.
Well, near enough.
Near enough to it, and 'tis working out all right for you. I can see you had to cut the reed in 2, the sheaves.
It's too long there for the
Too long.
for the corner.
Oh, I see. It wouldn't work out.
Yeah, maybe sticking up too much on top. Like
Ah, yeah, that'd be too much of a mountain top.
That's right.
He's turning out first class. Well, no. So off back to work again, and it fortunately is working out.
Yeah, what's this words in the gap, you know?
He'll eventually now he'll get the ladder straight, and he'll be Thatching in the normal way.
Yeah, full length of the sheet.
Full length of the sheet. Yeah.
He get it in 2 more shifts to the ladder pal.
How many?
He has to. In 2
Come
more
back here.
shifts, he'll get it.
Yeah,
He has to go on the dead centre
I know.
to straighten it. Oh well, he is but
Look at that now. Look, isn't that pure skill? Look at the way they look. He's shaping that now.
sure I know, but he won't have dangled catch until he comes to that part of the gap. Look.
I know. I was sure he'll come to that
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
He has put the ladder up, but he's finishing above there at the top now. He has to put the ladder straight up,
Right.
and then he's gone from the bin, pal.
Right. And the rest is easy.
Huh?
That's all we hope. The rest is easy.
I know it is, he can. Yeah, but he has to go. He has to go 2 more feet now of that ladder.
To get the ladder straight.
You just see the shape above lie down across.
I do.
He has to meet that.
Oh, I see.
Do you understand?
I do.
Hello, boy.
Hello. No. After an awful lot of hard work, of tormentation, of trying to procure reed, procure scallops and everything, we're seeing a result. And that result is that this little cottage will be a feature of the village for many years to come, and we hope that will help to preserve it for posterity, because it's one of the last remaining cottages in our area, the last remaining thatch cottages, and probably in the location that is in, where people can see it, it will be a great feature of the place for many a long day.
There, look with you.
Yeah, I'll use the long ones again, Patrick. I use the long ones because the short ones are you slipping. I'll use the long ones.
What short ones you want?
I'll use the long ones themselves.
Oh, no.
Huh?
It might be a bit. The shop ones are on the tip of the wood.
See, if he was gone 2 more courses now, he was right.
Yes.
He has to go. He has to go wide down here now with